Hey
Hey
guys!
guys!
All right, here we are with lesson 8. Again, looking at the solution sets. Example number 1 says to consider the equation x squared plus 1 equals 7 minus x. And they want us to verify, okay, that means to check, that the solution set is -2 and -3. So all that means is we're going to take each of these solutions, plug them in, and see if they work for that equation. Plug it in. All right, so for the first one, x equals -2. Okay, I'm just going to organize myself here. I'm going to plug it in. So my equation is x squared, so I'm going to fill it in with a 2 squared plus 1 equals 7 minus x, which again is 2. So go through and do the computations. 2 squared is 4 plus 1. Does that equal 7 minus 2? Okay, 4 plus 1 is 5. 7 minus 2 is 5. So it works.
Woohoo!
Good. Now we're going to check out the solution x equals -3 and see if that works. So again, plugging it in everywhere we see an x, -3 squared plus 1 equals 7 minus x, which is -3. Be very careful with your positive and negative signs. -3 squared. That's like doing -3 times -3, which is a positive 9, okay? 9 plus 1 on this side. And over here we have 7 minus a -3, which is the same as 7 plus 3. And does 10 equal 10? Yes, they do. So those are both solutions to this equation.
Okay, the next one says verify that x is 0 is not a solution. Same thing that you guys did above, you're going to do again. I'm going to go ahead and put in x equals 0 into this, and I want to see if both sides equal the same thing. So I'm going to have 0 squared plus 1 equals 7 minus 0. 0 squared is 0 plus 1 equals 7 minus 0. What is 0 plus 1? 1 equals 7 minus 0 is 7. Does 1 equal 7?
No.
No. So we just verified, is x a solution? No, it's not. So we would write x is not equal to 0.
Yes. Or we could also say that x equals 0, that value of x, okay, is not a solution. I can't talk and write at the same time. Sorry. Okay, number 3. This is just practice solving some different equations. So what we're going to do now is give you guys a chance to work on the first one, part A, on your own. It's just using the distributive property to solve it out. All right, pause the video here and start. Okay, so here's the solution for part A. Check over the work, make sure that it matches yours, and if not, make any corrections or ask questions. Okay? All right, part B.
She's going to give me the pen. It's my turn. All right, so here we go. We have, if you notice, a variable on both sides. And what do you notice about those coefficients, or the numbers in front of the variables? They are both negative. All right, so I'm going to draw my line down. So does it really matter which one you move? Not really, but I would always kind of keep in mind, like, I want to move the smaller number only because then I know that maybe it will keep me from working with negatives. So actually the smaller number here is that -4. So what's the opposite of -4? Positive 4. So I'm going to add 4x to both sides. We want to take care of variables first. This is now gone, so I have 5. In my calculator, okay, in my calculator, I'm going to put -2 plus 4. And that's going to give me a positive 2x equals, I just have to look at it. Okay, that's what I thought. Equals a -7. All right, so this should be somewhat familiar for you guys because I want this 2x to stay here. So who has to move? That 5. So I'm going to subtract, because he's positive, we're going to subtract this 5 from both sides. I bring down that 2x. equals, now, again, in my calculator, I'm going to do -7 minus 5. That should give us a -12. Divide each side by 2, and we get x equals -6.
Awesome. All right, and the last example here, okay, it looks very similar to the part B that Miss Santiago just did. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to just follow her lead. Here, looking at the variables, I have a 4y on both sides, okay, so does it really make a difference which one I move over to the other side here? No, it doesn't. So we're going to start by, I'm just going to move this one over, subtracting that 4y from both sides. So it will cancel out here, and then, what did I do? Just kidding, I know exactly what I did, okay? It's also going to cancel out here, okay? So that will leave us with this equation, -3 equals -8. That does not work, okay? So what this is telling us is that there is no solution here. There is no value of y that we can plug in that will make this equation work. It will never work because looking at just the numbers that are left over, -3 will never equal -8, okay? It's okay to not get a solution, but you just have to make sure that your work is correct and that you are following everything correctly to verify that. All right, go ahead, grab your classwork, and get started. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.